morning comes too early, hands already warm, working for a better day, trying to keep me warm. Boss man count his tally, we just count our turn. Fair don't come easy, I had to stand and fight for mine.
I'm going to yell out in a minute if it gets going. Yeah. But yeah, it seems to be charging too, so the other battery is just completely dead and it wouldn't charge, so.
You right, Trev? Good?
Yeah.
Did you win in the casino? Did you win big?
Didn't play.
Well, then you didn't lose.
I didn't lose.
Back on the road, hopefully.
Have you turned her over this morning?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it worked at 7 o'clock or something, so hopefully it keeps going. Yeah, and all I want is another few more days out of it. New battery, and then
He wants to go back and do yesterday.
Yeah.
It feels like he's been left
actually,
out.
It was actually that.
He's a man ready to go.
Yeah, he's eager. Very eager. And there we are, Phil and Wrest Point in the same shot.
Nice one. Thank you, David. I don't often get to feature. Being a photographer, you know what it's like.
Well, good morning everybody and welcome to day 6 of the Tasmanian tour for 2025. It is Sunday morning and the sun is out at Wrest Point Casino and we're making our way today to Port Arthur.
Oh, midnight highway, shining just like sin.
Just sitting behind Nick here. So far so good with his bike. We put a new battery in it last night and checked the charging voltage on it with the bike running, and it was charging at 14.3 or 4 volts, something like that. So I think the charging circuit in the bike was okay. My biggest fear was that the stator or the voltage rectifier might have been damaged with all that rain, but it seems to be charging okay. We left the battery connected overnight and it didn't drain any voltage out of the battery and started easily this morning, so hopefully that is a quick fix on Nick's bike just by putting a new battery in it. We did try to charge the old battery that we took out, and the battery charger should charge at about 4 amps, something like that, but we left it on for a couple of hours and it was only taking like 0.1 or 0.2 of an amp, so I think something was terminally wrong with that old battery. Why it failed, I don't know, whether it was the vibration or the roads or something caused it to break down. Nick said it was only about a 6-month-old battery. So anyway, we're back on the road today and heading higher. We might actually end up at the top of Mt Wellington, I think. I think we're above the clouds.
Oh, midnight highway, shining just like sin.
And I can feel the cold. I'm glad I put my jumper on. I wasn't going to put it on this morning, so I wasn't too sure if we were coming up this high, but we are here and it is cold. We are at the top of the world. Well, welcome to the top of Mt Wellington. I wasn't too sure that we were actually coming up here this morning because the road we took was a little bit different than I've been on before, but the last couple of times I've been up here I've been in a tourist coach, so maybe they come up on a different road. And you can sort of look through the clouds. One minute you can see the city, next minute you can't. And if you're very smart and don't want to stand out in the cold, then you stand up in that little glass thing there and stay nice and warm.
There you go, mate. Nice ride up.
See, all the stupid people are out there in the cold. The smart people are here in the warm.
Yeah, right, yeah. Right. Bloody lovely. I've worked out, I've organised the clouds for you so you can get a good outlook there. What do you think?
Yeah, perfect.
Crush up here, though.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Well, that was a nice refreshing change, but it was very cold when the wind gets up. But okay, let's move on. Hopefully getting a nice view of the view down there as we descend. Alright, I think we're going across the Derwent River. Not too sure, but it's a big expanse of water anyway. Here we are at Denali, morning tea stop on the way to Port Arthur. Probably, I don't know how many k's to Port Arthur. 30? 30 or 40 maybe? Alright mate, going good?
I'm back on the road.
Back on the road?
Just fantastic, yeah. Nice sunny day. I mean, it's as much as it was nice to keep Shane company in the truck, I'm very, very pleased to be riding again. It's good fun and a nice day. So.
Coming down to Eagle Hawk Neck, and if I remember my history correct, I think it was down here that they used to have soldiers and rifles, and their instructions were that if there are any prisoners that had escaped from Port Arthur and made it up here, this was the only crossing you could get back onto the main part of Tasmania, and they would order to shoot any prisoners that might have got up this far. Just winding down the hill now to come into Port Arthur, which is about, it's only about 4 or 5 k's away from here. Traffic has been pretty good today. There's a couple of little tourist buses ahead of us, but it's not really an issue. And in fact, anywhere that you ride in Tasmania, you get the impression that there's very little traffic anywhere. You can ride for quite a long time and not see any cars at all. Port Arthur Motor Inn. Gee, it mustn't be far from the entrance to Port Arthur. I wonder if you can actually just walk down there from here. Maybe. Reception. Oh yeah, there it is, just there. Wow. I have been to Port Arthur many years ago. I've actually been 2 or 3 times, I think, over the years.
There you go, mate.
What are we doing?
We're going to go and have a look around Port Arthur now, historical site.
Old chair arms beneath me, plank boards keep the time. Old chair arms beneath me, plank boards keep the time. If this sounding perfect, that's how it's mine. Someone left the radio humming low next door. Someone left the radio humming low next door.
That was a great tour, fellas. Yeah, I really enjoyed that Isle of the Dead, you know.
Did you go to the island? Did you walk around?
No, I just stopped there, but we left Pat there, and hopefully he'll come back. Yeah.
Well, maybe.
Well, you never know.
Old chair arms beneath me, plank boards keep the time. Old chair arms beneath me, plank boards keep the time. If this sounding perfect, that's how it's mine.
I have seen in other convict settlements where they've made their own bricks, they used to put a symbol on them.
Yeah.
Used to be like two little like leaf symbols or something.
Yeah.
And I haven't yet.
Put your hand out. Down there. See down there?
Yes.
One down there. Yeah.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah, convict made, yeah.
Yes.
If this ain't heaven, it'll do for today.